comprehensive for each group. Why don't I just comprehensive for everybody? First off, and I'm going to stand up here because I hate to sit and turn. First off, all of the 4 groups did a very, very good job. Your PPTs were well done because they were simple, easy to follow. Okay, the transitions were good. When you're using your PPT, you did a good job. You pointed towards it, but kept your eye contact on your audience. You panned with your eyes. So good job on that. With your voice, if you forgot, and several people forgot, you handled it very, very well, because you'd go out and say, and then we, oh my God, you handled it very well. And then we did, and you kept going. You didn't say, paise. So you followed through very well. So even if you forgot, you handled it very, very well. Okay? Now your gestures, for the most part, were very natural and very easygoing. You looked relaxed. Several people were nervous. Easy to see you are nervous. When you're nervous, you tend to talk faster. Be careful, because a lot of points are articulation, intonation, pronunciation. And if you talk faster, you are more difficult to understand. Okay? So, now, the last group, some of you talked a little fast. But I think that was because you had so many people that you were worried about your time. And you had to carry through with it. So that was good. Your enthusiasm was good. So all in all, I think it was very good. A couple of points that I'm going to be negative about to help you in the future. This is a team presentation. So you've got to be a team. When you're over here and somebody's presenting, pay attention. You are still on stage. So pay attention. Nod or something. Mention something. Isn't that right, Bob? I agree. Okay? Keep working together. It's a team. You want to show team effort. Okay? So, okay. And now, Tom will talk about our next section. Introduce them. Even between sections. Interact as a group. It will really make it much, much better. When you're doing the Q&A, my last point, because I talked too much, I'm sorry. My last point, when you're doing the Q&A in a team, it's a team. So don't have just one person handle all the Q&A. Even if it's just one question. You know, ask a member, what do you think? Is that what you agree with too? Interact during the Q&A so everyone is involved. If one person handles it completely, everybody else looks like a zombie. And you are defeating the team purpose. But I think you did an excellent job. I don't know who won, okay?
I should be sitting here because I'm a little bit shorter. Alright. Hello, everybody. Hi. This feels like the class again. Okay. Alright, well, I'm just going to give a little bit of general comments to everybody. I think everyone did a good job. It's very nice to see everyone can give a very professional presentation than in the class that you are giving to us. How wonderful would it be if only that your presentations were all like this in the class, and your presentations in the class are all related to your grades, but sometimes you don't care, so good job everybody today. So, well, I think this is the first time for everybody, for you or for our department. And most of the people, you're feeling a little bit nervous. I think probably you're feeling a little bit nervous because you try to memorize your speech. And as soon as you forget a little bit about your speech, and then you are afraid of other people is going to see that you are forgetting, and then you get a little bit more nervous, and then shows us that we know that you are forgetting a little bit. But still, you are trying to act normal and natural and spontaneous, which is good. I will have to say that for most of the groups here, you have to work a little bit better on the organization of your presentation. Because usually, no matter how long your talk is, you should have a purpose of your talk. Purpose is usually will be after we listen to your presentation, most of the group, you're doing good work on your research, you're providing us a lot of information about Taiwan, about Taiwanese opera, about anything that you care about. But still, at the beginning of the presentation, you're supposed to tell us the purpose of your talk, and then, so, in the end, after that we hear you giving so much information, we will remember the main point of your presentation. Not just remembering all those information that you are providing for us without any organizations, and then without any kind of memorable things after your presentation. But except for that, everything, I think this is very good for the first time for everybody. Especially you are all first year and second year student. Well, let's give a big hand for everybody.
Alright, I hate to be the last person because they said it all. I think I'm very amazed with your performance on stage. Fluency was wonderful, was really good. I think, of course, some of you have already seen me before in my classes, and I think it's very difficult to stand up here and face, a bunch of people, and then, have to talk without a script. Okay, I understand how difficult that is, but I think all of you need that training, before you leave this school, right? I think, sorry, Annie, right? Yeah, I think Annie mentioned a little problem about your organization. I don't know how the topic was given. Was it like, can they choose their own topic?
Our Taiwan.
Oh, our Taiwan. So, okay, so I thought, sorry, most of you gave an informative speech, right? So actually, if you give an informative speech, the way you organize your content, I think is very important, right? So some of you had a very clear outline in the very beginning, so that was easier for me to follow, right? And I think that was one thing that I really looked for, an outline in the very beginning. For some of my students, I was looking for maybe a persuasive speech too. You can also change that to a persuasive speech. Okay, but anyway, I think you guys did a very good job. I think this really takes a lot of practice. Okay, a lot of practice and a lot of courage. Yeah, a lot of courage. Okay, so standing up here to talk in front of a lot of people, I think you need to have more practice of that. Okay, and you guys did a really good job. Okay, thank you.